A hairdresser from Barrowford near Nelson has landed a 5-book deal to write children's books after he was inspired by the idea of becoming a dad. Dale Neal's first novel is called My Socks Have Gone Bonkers, and he's in the studio with me now.
Hello.
Good morning. Nice to see you, Neil. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
When did you first start thinking about wanting to write a book?
Well, I didn't really want to write a book. I just started writing stories when, about 10 years ago, my wife and I started doing IVF to obviously start a family, and I just kind of started writing some children's poems and short stories with a view to reading them to if we could have a family.
Yeah.
We had loads of failed treatments and it didn't go too well. So kind of after a few years of that, I like the idea of maybe inflicting them on other children instead, you know? And so I kind of had enough material, if you will, to put a book together and sent it out to some publishers, and next thing you know, I got this deal.
That must have been amazing.
Yeah.
You know, when you just kind of sat there, and it's not kind of been your life's dream that you've worked really hard at. You're a hairdresser by trade. Suddenly, when you came in, I thought, oh gosh, I should have my roots done. and writing it with this dream of being able to read them to your child.
Yeah.
You know, were you to fall pregnant, or your wife was to fall pregnant, and then you get this letter back. How did that feel when you got the letter?
It was absolutely amazing. I don't know really. I can't even remember.
But you were shocked.
Really shocked, because I think it came back as an email, and everything in publishing seems to take months.
Yeah.
And I'd been in the hospital for just a minor operation, and I sent the submission in. This was back in June, I think. I can't remember when. Basically, there was a 7-month period, I think, between me sending it off and getting the letter back. And I just completely...
You'd have given up, wouldn't you?
Forgotten about it, really.
Yeah.
And but then it said, we want to see more.
Yeah.
Can we see the whole book? Because I only sent a section of it. So I sent the whole book, and they're
going to publish it.
Offered, yeah.
Not only that, but they want you to write some more.
They do, yeah, 4 more, which are pretty much already done, to be honest. Yeah.
I love your title.
Yeah, thank you.
My Socks Have Gone Bonkers.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Well, that was the publisher's idea, actually.
Was it?
I was going to call it My Granddad's an Alien, which is completely separate. Basically, it's a collection, because it's a collection of short stories and poems, and one of the poems is called My Socks Have Gone Bonkers, and they just liked that title, so they asked if they could go with that. I'm like, yeah,
sure. I think it's a great title. It really is.
I think it's the only book called that.
Yeah, that's what you need, isn't it? That's what you need out there.
Yeah.
And the idea of a collection of short stories and poems for children is lovely, because there's nothing worse than sitting there with a long story.
Oh, yeah.
With a child in front of you. And I know with my grandchildren and my children, when I've read to them, you kind of think, oh, my. Then the first thing you do when you pick up a book is look to the end and see how many pages.
Oh, definitely.
And as lovely as it is to sit and read, it doesn't want to go on for hours. It needs to be compact. For the child as well, they get a beginning, a middle and an end then, don't they?
Yes, exactly. I think probably it suits my attention span as well. I mean, when I think about people who write, novels and think,
pages and pages.
How do they do that?
How do they keep going?
Yeah.
And so it's in print now.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
and I always talk to authors about how they feel when they first see it in print. I mean, what is that moment like?
Pretty special, really. I mean, ironically, I didn't get a copy before, like, people were buying it.
And you hadn't seen it?
And I hadn't even seen it. So,
that is crazy.
When a lady brought a copy into the salon and asked if I could sign it for the children. And I'm like, oh, great, do you mind if I have a look? Because I haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
And I was surprised it looked like a proper book.
There you go. Oh, it's so exciting, Dale. How exciting. And exciting that it's come out of such a, I suppose, a difficult journey. I know I've got friends who've gone through IVF, and it is absolutely traumatic, it's ups and it's downs. So more conversation with Dale still to come. Morning. We're telling the story of Dale Neal. He's from Barrowford, he's a hairdresser, and dreaming of the child that he would have at the end of IVF treatment, he started writing stories that he'd like to read when he was a dad. And those stories were sent to a publisher. I think probably, you probably thought at the time, well, I'll just try it out just in case and see what happened.
Yes.
Lo and behold, they love them. Not only did they love them, but he has a 5-book deal now with the publisher. And he has 1 book already on the shelf. But we're talking about your IVF treatment and why you wrote them for your child that you would hope to have.
Yes.
And I have to say, there is a little person in here. And that little person is the result of all that treatment. What's her name?
She's called Essie.
Essie.
After Grandma Essie.
Oh, that's lovely. She's demolishing the studio bit by bit. How old is Essie now?
She's 17 months now.
Goodness me, and your wife Marie is with us as well. Hi, Marie.
Hi.
Hello. Well, anybody who knows who's been through IVF treatment knows it is a roller coaster, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. You just, nobody knows until they've been through it really how much is involved. The physical, mental.
All those dreams,
emotional.
and then it goes, it's dashed, and then it's not this time, and
Having
then
to pick yourself up, do it all again,
I know.
All the while noticing that time's ticking.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of pressure.
There is a lot of pressure. Once you've started down that route, you almost feel like you need... I have a friend who's done it, and when do you stop?
Well, absolutely.
You know, you can't continue, and, you know, there are financial implications and all sorts of things that go with it.
That's right,
And then, obviously, we have got now Essie, haven't we? I mean, that moment when you discovered that you were expecting, it's so precious, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I still can't believe it.
That
I
she's
still
here.
can't believe that she's here, really. Even through the pregnancy.
Yeah.
Because we've tried so many times, it was just amazing.
And so precious.
Every step was, you know, my heart just stopped at every stage of the pregnancy. 'Cause I thought, how far are we going to go? Is it going to go full term?
Yeah.
But
Because she had been
thankfully it
pregnant.
did.
She had, you know, but then sometimes it hadn't worked for whatever, you know, later on. So it's just one stressful month after another, isn't it?
And here she and you knew, I think you knew all along that this baby was going to happen because you wrote all those stories for her.
Well, but I did keep writing them, didn't I? So
That's right. Yes, and I was on a fertility forum for all the time that I was going through IVF, and my foreign name was Essie Jean. So I always felt like it was going to happen. But obviously those hopes diminish each time a cycle ends. But I must have always had that hope, you know, and belief that it was going to happen.
I'm just so, I mean, I could cry for you both. I'm just so chuffed. I think it is just so wonderful, and what a precious gift she is, isn't she?
Oh, gosh,
She is.
And now the stories are here for her to read.
Yes, they are.
Have you started reading them to her?
Yeah, her favourite seems to be Karaoke Mouse. She seems to like that one. It's about a mouse who sings karaoke at night when everyone's gone to bed, of course.
Of course it is.
And don't you, sweetheart? Yeah.
She's trotting around. She's making herself at home here in Studio 2.
She always used to smile when I read that. I mean, it could have been wind, I'm not sure. But yeah, it does seem to make her smile, that one. So,
so you've got these, and it's just been such an inspirational story, really, for anybody going through IVF treatment, isn't it? You know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You wish everybody well.
There is, yeah. Everybody does have their cut-off point. You know, I appreciate that. I really do. Our cut-off point was 45, but there's always that hope, and that it's like a little dangling carrot, you know, you're chasing all the time, but if you do get the strength to do that final go, I'd say go for it, because you know, it's better to do something, regret something that you've done than not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ours was the last attempt.
Was it?
Yeah.
And it happened?
Yes,
Yeah.
And I think there's something in that. I don't know if there seems to happen a lot, that when people know it's the last attempt, whether
maybe
it
I
works
was
or not.
more relaxed. You know,
maybe.
the pressure was off.
Yeah, Essie has just picked up all the pieces of paper and she's
torn
been
them.
tearing them up. Is that what you think about that, Essie? It's what? I know, I thought so as well. Yes. And how do you feel about your daddy's books? Are you enjoying them? Yeah, she's smiling. Listen, well done. Congratulations.
Thank
Thanks
you.
to Essie for coming in, for being the inspiration behind these books. And are you going to continue hairdressing now that you're becoming a published author?
Yeah, I want my clients to know that. Yes, I'll still be hairdressing.
He's still hairdressing.
Yeah, but just it's an easy thing to mix the two completely.
All right then.
Oops.
All right, there she goes. Another bit of the studio
Sorry.
goes. Thank you. That's all right. Thank you so much for coming in, sharing your story with us this morning here on BBC Radio Lancashire.
Thank you.